Good morning. I'm Dr. Tucker Brown, Dean of the APSU College of Behavioral and Health Sciences. I'll give that a second. Does that sound good? Okay. Today we are proud to have you all here to celebrate the grand opening of the APSU Greenway. We would like to welcome our esteemed guests, including the representatives from the Clarksville-Montgomery County Health Foundation and the APSU Sustainable Fee Campus Committee. Both of those organizations have provided the funding that has made this project possible. You can find all their names in your program, but please stand or wave so we can recognize you. Special recognition also goes to Alex Henry and Chris Fielder of DBS Engineering for working on the design of the Greenway, Greg Birch of Adams Construction for the Greenway installation, and Jennifer Letourneau and the Clarksville Parks and Recreation staff for creating their connection to our part of the Greenway, which was vital in securing the funding for the project. We would also like to take this opportunity to introduce some special guests that are here with us today. Dr. Mickey Wadia, APSU Board of Trustees, Clarksville Mayor Joe Pitts, Montgomery County Mayor Jim Durrett, John Clement, Senior Field Director for Senator Marsha Blackburn, Sam Nenow, Field Representative for Congressman Mark Green, Brandon Stover, Middle Tennessee Field Representative for Senator Bill Hagerty, Travis Holloman, City Councilman, City Councilwoman Wanda Smith, and Jason Knight, City Councilman and County Commissioner. We appreciate all of the efforts for those who have worked to bring the Greenway to Austin Peay. I would now like to introduce APSU President Michael Akari. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Austin Peay supporters and friends. I'm Dr. Michael Akari, Mike, if you will, and I'm thrilled to be here with you today on what is one of my first events as president of Austin Peay State University. You know, what I've seen so far, I feel that I've not only come to a beautiful campus filled with innovative students, faculty, and staff, and alumni, but I've also joined a family of generous supporters and involved community members who are dedicated to promoting the growth of this university. That is what the APSU Greenway represents to me, and I hope this new addition is just as special to those of you who have witnessed the incredible growth of Austin Peay over the years. The Greenway will truly be a valuable resource in many ways for future generations of governors. I also want to thank all of you for the welcoming spirit that you've shown to Kirsten and me as we've settled into our new roles here. We are excited to get to know all of you and to foster the meaningful partnerships that this institution has built in the Clarksville and surrounding communities. We will continue to strive for student success and to ensure that our graduates will go on to make a difference in this area, our region, the state, and our nation. Thank you for your continued support. It's my pleasure now to introduce Jeff Bibb, Clarksville-Montgomery County Community Health Foundation board member, to the podium. Thank you.
Dr. Akari, you sure know how to order up good weather, so thank you for taking care of that. That was your assignment, I think.
Yes, sir.
I'm here representing Rosalind Carita, who is chair of the Community Health Foundation. She could not attend today, had a last-minute detour. But I'd like to recognize the Community Health Foundation board members who are here. They volunteer their time tirelessly to be stewards of a significant amount of money that's come through our health system of this community. That's how we have an endowment today. So if you are part of the Community Health Foundation, please raise your hand to be recognized. We're so delighted that President Licari and his wife Kirsten are getting settled into campus. Kirsten, raise your hand to be recognized. Michael assures me that every box and every tidbit is put away neatly in Archwood, and they're enjoying their time so far in Clarksville because they're so well organized. This project, this Greenways leg tying Austin Peay to a tremendous Greenways project or program, if you will, in this city, has transpired over some 30 years to get to where it is today. The good news is there's still a lot of green ahead of us from where we are. I want to especially, although it may embarrass him a little bit, Mark Holloman is here. Mark, raise your hand. Mark, when you think about greenways, when you think about the infrastructure that we already have in our town, from north to center and hopefully to other parts of our community, county, and beyond, Mark Holloman was a city councilman who drove our city, literally drove us to get into the greenway business, and very much beholding to you, Mark, for your tireless efforts in that respect. But this greenway that we're cutting the ribbon on today, first of all, isn't it beautiful? Several of you had not had the pleasure of even knowing there's the Beach Street subdivision back behind us here, kind of nestled in the woods next to campus. But the connectivity of this historic, wonderful, beneficial campus and campus community to the rest of our city is now enhanced greatly through this, not only the construction of this greenway, but it's important to know that a next phase being spearheaded by Parks and Recreation will jump across Red River. There's a viaduct under Craft Street, if you're familiar with Craft Street, where this walkway extends, and it will further extend via an already, I think it's already funded. Yes, Mayor Pitt says yes. He has the money bags right by him. But that had some grant money involved in it too. But that will connect all the way northward to Heritage Park, which is off 101st Airborne Parkway. That's some, Mark, what, 4.5 miles or so of greenway. That's just the main greenway. That doesn't include all the spur trails off of it. So for student and faculty and visitor enjoyment of the greenway stemming from the Austin Peay campus is a huge accomplishment. And it's part of an ongoing concerted effort to take advantage of opportunities perhaps we've never had before in Austin Peay's full integration, specifically with our historic downtown district. And I want to commend Mitch Robinson, who's VP for Finance Administration, Dr. Licari's predecessor, President White, and others on Tom Hutchison, who serves on a civic planning committee, has been very instrumental in representing the Austin Peay point of view and helping to make these connections benefit all of us. It's so important. I also want to recognize that the chairs of the Community Health Foundation, and before I forget, the gift amount from the foundation was $387,000 plus to help make this project a reality. The fun of serving on this board is not our money. We're stewards of the money. So the fact that it's there and it can be put to hundreds of good uses in this community to help our community is very gratifying to all of us. But Joey Smith was chairman at the time that this grant was made, and he is director of our county health department. Phenomenally gifted individual, been under his fair share of stress over the last few months. And then our two staff members, Paula Johnson, who's office administrator, and Myra Caswell, who's our grants grants director, If you're here, raise your hands. So it's very fulfilling to be a part of such a positive step forward. It may be small in some ways, but it's highly significant to open up this leg of a greenway that will be enjoyed by thousands in the years ahead. Thank you very much for allowing us to participate in the program.
Hello everyone, I'm Olivia Herron, APSU's Sustainability Coordinator and the Chair of the Sustainable Campus Fee Committee. I want to thank everyone on the committee and the Community Health Foundation for working with us in the physical plant to secure the funding for this important connection to the Clarksville Greenway. The Office of Campus Sustainability is excited to offer this space for alternative commuting and for recreational use, which will benefit our environment and our collective health. According to the 2016 APSU Parking and Transportation Master Plan, we found that less than 2% of all of our surveyed participants reported ever riding their bikes or walking to campus, and they primarily cited safety concerns as their reason for not biking or walking. Commuters were reporting that Clarksville was not a bike-friendly environment, but this is one of our first steps in making that not the case. Commuting to work via bike or by walking is known to improve productivity, happiness, and your physical health. And if we can help people switch their car for walking or biking, we hope that they will save money and look at that as an opportunity to reinvest in our beautiful community or perhaps in projects like this. I want to highlight the B-cycle stations that are available around Clarksville thanks to these organizations. APSU Sustainable Campus Fee Committee funded our first B-cycle station here in 2017, and it is free to use for all APSU faculty, staff, and students with their APSU email address. This is another opportunity to utilize those services and the 4 other B-cycle stations located in Clarksville, most of them along these beautiful greenways. I hope that this resource will continue the connections of the Clarksville Greenway and open up more or expand these 10-mile paths further and encourage Austin Peay's goals to encourage commuters to utilize alternative transportation. We're excited for the potential this trail has to impact so many people in our community, and I will now invite Mayor Pitts to speak on behalf of the City of Clarksville.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day in Clarksville, Montgomery County. And I hate to start my remarks by refuting something that a previous speaker said, but Clarksville and Montgomery County ordered the weather, so we're responsible. Because we get the blame, don't we, Mayor Durrett, for things that we didn't do. So, yeah, thank you, Dr. Licari. And welcome, Dr. Licari, and to Kirsten and your family to what is now known, it ain't bragging if you can prove it, and we've proven it, that we are the #1 city in the country and county to live. Thank you to Carol Clark and the list as long as a nickel shoestring of people at Austin Peay State University for this wonderful, wonderful gift to our community in addition to our greenway system. This began planning, as Jeff recalled, many, many years ago, and so there are so many more that could be given credit for this, so thank you to everyone who had their hands in this. Council members have already been introduced, but I want to say a special thank you to them, Councilperson Smith, Holloman, and Knight, because the mayor doesn't do the budget all by himself. It takes the council to support it. So the council members supported this vision of funding this project that will connect these two, this path. To Mayor Durrett and Montgomery County, thank you, sir, for your contribution to our community. Let it be said that Montgomery County is in great hands with Mayor Jim Durrett at the helm, so thank you, sir, for your work. There are so many other partners that we need to recognize. The Tennessee Department of Transportation provided the city a $1.8 million grant to do a pedestrian bridge over the Red River at the old marina site that will connect this greenway to what is surely just the next leg, not the last leg, of this greenway system. To the Austin Peay family, the Community Health Foundation, and so on and so on and so on. But this provides a vital link between the campus and downtown and to the northern part of our community, makes us walkable, healthier, progressive, and environmentally responsible. And so we look forward to the next big milestone, which is the opening of the area down just to the south here, or to behind me. I'm challenged here. Jennifer, I'm in the right spot? Red River East, thank you. That's why Jennifer's here. We look forward to the opening of that on April 24th. We invite you to come out. That is also our cleanup day for our community, so come pick up some trash and then enjoy the opening of Red River East. But while she's here and while her team are here, let me recognize our employees of the Clarksville employee family. Jennifer Letourneau, Director of our Parks and Recreation Department, is over here. Michelle Austin, who is the Deputy Director of the department. John Hilborn, John, Project Manager, are you here? I don't see you, but there are 1,300 wonderful people who work for the city, and each one of them show up every day to make this city wonderful, and I want to say thank you. Thank you. So they are passionate. We are committed to making this happen, to expanding our system, and there is no end in sight for what we are about to accomplish. So thank you for the opportunity to be with you today. Thank you to Austin Peay. God bless you, and let's go Peay.
All right, thank you, Mayor Pitts. Thank you all again for joining us today. At this time, I will invite the following guests to join President Licari here on the steps of the Pace Alumni Center to officially cut the ribbon for the APSU Greenway. Board of Trustees members, Clarksville Montgomery County Community Health Foundation members, APSU Sustainable Committee members, APSU Senior Leadership, Jennifer Letourneau and the Clarksville Parks and Rec Department, Alex and Chris with DBS Engineering, and Greg with Adams Construction. Thank you very much.
Michelle Austin with Parks and Recreation. It's nice to meet you. We worked a lot with Haley. He did great.
Yeah, that's right. You want him here, Tanya? Or you want me to?
Yeah, we coming right here. Coming right there.
Where's Paula and Myra?
There they are.
Are you good? A little bit further away. Right, we're going to go off of our photographer's cue. He's right there, Jason. So these are really sharp. So let me position it.
Okay.
So hold on.
I got it.
Isn't that right? That's what I thought. Just a minute. And hold on, we're going to go off of Grayson's cue. Grayson, you let him know when you're ready.
We got one more coming. Okay, I'll wait.
Just a minute. You got Myra. No, she's not.
Jim, you get your people in? Yes, sir. Okay.
All one of us.
Am I supposed to be up there? Yeah, come on. I was standing here. It's all right. Sorry. Uniform. Get a real. Yeah.
We got a lot of people. Make sure the big one.
Just look straight at us.
Smile really big.
All right. Something I'm good at.
President Leclerc, we want to take a few photos. President Leclerc, can I get you and all of the community health members first?
Sure.
Everyone else don't go too far away with our dates as well. Myra, you and Paula as well. Olivia, could you get all of your members and put them up to the side here? Seen anybody? But
Oh, absolutely. Good luck for money. I am actually. Two-time company commander. Or you should to the right just a little bit. My right, sorry.
The other right.
Yeah, the other right. You need to point for some of them.
There's some of us in politics.
Yeah, I was trying to lean over.
All right. Awesome.
thank you all. Please look forward. I got a few more. Olivia,
So I'll just-
Wes, Tom.
I'll just stay put.
Yep, just stay put for us. Gov, please. Where's your wife?
With Senator Haggerty.
Yeah.
So you have a good
over there.
answer. You don't need me, but hey, you ever do. This is Brady Stover.
She is over there. I couldn't see her. She was
I
behind
know everyone spreads. It's really hard to see. Tom, is this every? I know the other committee members. I don't know.
So
if
I've
they're-
got
See you again, Tom.
Hey, Tanya.